Do you ever watch online pornography? Well, BYU is looking at you and they want to help you out. In fact, they just put out this anti-masturbation PSA, and they're hoping that your friends will be convinced in intervening and helping you out. Take a look.
The temptations of the Great War are many. The battles are real, and the strategies are clever. The enemy is cruel, ruthless, and relentless. We must not underestimate the danger. We must be vigilant and valiant. A lonely, confused young man gets addicted to pornography. His roommates know, but they do nothing to help him. He stops going to church, and there is darkness in his eyes.
You know, when you said if you watch online pornography, BYU is going to help you, I thought they were going to put out porn. I was like, great, the girls at BYU, what's going on? No, so they're doing the war on porn.
This is a war on porn. They feel that it's a serious issue. Now, keep in mind, BYU is a Mormon university, so they're very, very conservative. They're against pornography and masturbation, anything that feels good. But one thing that I will say before we go on to make fun of this ridiculous video that they put out is that online pornography or addiction to pornography is actually a real thing, okay? So a very small amount of people have this problem, but it gets so bad that it actually destroys their lives. Like, they would rather stay home and watch porn than go to work. They lose their jobs, they break up their marriages. So it is a real problem. But the execution of this message was absolutely ridiculous.
No, Anna, the addiction to porn is cruel, ruthless, and relentless. Well, relentless I'll agree with. Okay, I don't know about the cruel or ruthless. I need you to not underestimate the danger of this scourge of porn on the internet. Yeah. By the way, you can tell that kid was addicted, because he's not even bothering to close his door.
No, I love the friend.
And then creeper guy is like, oh, what's he doing? Oh, yeah, go get him. I mean, ooh, that is wrong. I want to help you on the battlefield.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. But anyway, we have more little snippets of this very long video. Let's take a look at the next one.
In our modern society, the enemy has spread fear of getting involved when someone's in trouble. And has fostered a social stigma against people who speak up in the face of evil. The enemy whispers, don't get involved. It's not your problem. Don't tell. You'll be a tattletale.
Now, I love this. They think it's a little war.
Yeah.
And he's looking at the dude going to work on himself, like sitting by the tree, like, just in my pants, right? And he's looking, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna join him.
Yeah.
He's like, don't shoot. Okay, I'm gonna help this brother out. I mean, these guys are amazing. Look, if there's ever been a war more futile than the war on drugs, this is it. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're gonna get young males to stop jerking off to internet porn. Good luck to you, brother. We're more likely to win the war on drugs. Okay, well, there's more on this, right?
Oh, there's more.
Oh, thanks God.
Don't leave the wounded on the battlefield. Stick together. You don't need to be a more righteous than thou person. We're all sinners. We all have troubles. We've all been spiritually wounded in the battles of the Great War. But you who have felt the redeeming power of Christ, you who know His love and His grace, you know He can heal all wounds. If you reach out in a spirit of love and humility, you can help the spiritually wounded find the Savior.
Oh, God, please let me be in that room as they're having that conversation. Hey, listen, brother. I need you to stop jerking off so much.
Okay.
Okay, who has that conversation?
I don't know. Okay, let me make a serious point though. Isn't it a little strange that the president of this university is spending so much time and energy thinking about his students jerking off to online porn? If I were a mother and my son was going to this university or this institution, I would be like, how about you don't worry about that so much?
Yeah.
Like, focus on other things.
But he's worried about them sticking together.
He doesn't want, wait, does he want them to stick together? Or?
Well, I like the picture of the guy like going through the battlefield with the jizz flying everywhere. He's like, watch it. And then how much, if you're that guy's roommate and you're in the middle of watching online porn, this son of a bitch comes up. You're like, not now, not now, fucker. Okay,
Yeah.
You knock that door one more time.
Well, he wasn't expecting the door to be closed to begin with, you know. Brigham Young University a few years ago was getting a little heat because they suspended one of their best basketball players for having premarital sex. So they're against premarital sex, okay?
Right.
And they're against masturbate. So what are people supposed to do? Like they just like sit there like.
Yeah. No, they're supposed to be set to explode.
But it's actually a really destructive message, right? Like if you're talking about serious porn addiction, then that's one thing. But the entire video is about how you shouldn't masturbate, period. How you shouldn't watch any porn, period. You know, these are impure thoughts. These are demonic thoughts that you're having. You shouldn't do it. Don't send that kind of message. It's unhealthy. This is a natural thing that people experience. Let them do what they got to do.
Anna,
get out of
I've
their
got to
personal.
help you.
Get out of their personal.
Don't do it, Anna.
No, I never do it. Don't get me wrong.
All right. We have one more video here. This is the final conclusion of what happens to our poor, wounded soldier on the field.
If you need to, talk to your bishop. Tell someone who can do something that you have a friend in trouble. Don't be silent. Don't leave the wounded on the battlefield.
Jeez.
He's basically like, don't be silent. That's what they say about the Holocaust. Like, this guy's insane. Okay.
He's a little too concerned about men masturbating. He should not be involved in this.
And then what was creepier? The roommate giving the googly eyes to his porn addicted roommate, like, or the bishop closing the door. Like that, what's happening in the bishop room, I'm far more concerned about than what was happening in the dorm room.
The googly eyes made me uncomfortable because you
Yeah.
can actually see it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can only imagine what happens behind the doors with that bishop.
Yeah, this was to me though was the scariest
Are
part.
we
And then
being
he
a
looks
little
so
unfair? Are we being a
no, not remotely.
With the bishop part.
No, the bishop's gonna go to work on it. Okay. So, and then the kid looks so smug and proud, like after the bishop closes
Yeah.
the door and is about to do terrible things to his friend. He's like, I did it. I turned in my roommate for jerking off.